do whatever. You've been with this girl for whatever, how long. Maybe you just wanna. Maybe it wasn't right, right? Maybe the possibility is that you did this too early, right? Relationship, you need some time to just be yourself. Taste every color of the rainbow, right? If that's what you
That's
want.
not a sound gay, but I know what you mean.
So my question is, you could be out here having fun, living your best life, right? But then,
Uh,
let's say 2, 3 years down the road, you done, you done did all this experimenting. How would you feel if this girl was giving what she gives to you to some other dude, bruh?
Man, bruh.
I'll tell you like this, Nancy. Gabe makes a very good point. I speak from experience. I have dated many great women. I'm sorry, not women, but females. Very great females, right?
Uh-huh.
A lot of them I definitely messed up on, I can say that. Now, my issue with myself is that I'm telling you this because I don't want you to make a similar mistake that I did. I look back and I think now, man, if I wouldn't have messed up with X, Y, and Z, I would trade one more moment of just talking to this female for like all the times that I had done X, Y, and Z with all these other females. It just
Shoot.
wasn't worth it. Because you're gonna think back and you're gonna be like, okay, I remember, doing this and that and the third with all these other females. But the question is, who are you gonna go to it when something's bothering you and you want to cuddle and you just want
Make
to
this
talk and you
man
just want to vent?
right.
Who are you
Yeah,
gonna go? Who's gonna say, man, I want? Because the boys aren't always gonna understand what you're feeling. Sometimes you want to address that side of yourself. You're gonna want to be, I need a and not all of those females that you're going to keep around are going to be comfortable and okay with that. Because either A, some of them are already going to have mans, or B, they're just going to be fuck buddies, and they're not going to want to talk about that with you. You're going to hit them up, be like, what's up? They're going to be like, you trying to smash? No? Okay, well, why are we texting?
Dang, this man right,
listen, Nancy,
bruh.
but just
So as
answer
I said,
answer that
it's a
question.
difficult decision.
Answer my question, but if you are satisfied, right? If you satisfied with all these experimenting that you want to do, or basically what you call it, what it is, all this hoeing around that you want to do, is like,
Uh-huh.
and you like, damn, all right, I'm done. Are you gonna be fine seeing that girl making some other dude the happiest man in the world, bro? Is you gonna be fine with that?
Shit.
If you don't got no problems
I'm
with
not.
that,
I'm
you
not
go
gonna
ahead
lie
and
to
do
you.
what
I'm
you want to
not,
do.
bruh. I'm
And
not gonna.
then that question is going to vary from now until the time where that does end or if it happens.
Yeah,
You're
but
going to
but
every
okay, okay.
relationship has a go ahead.
You right. Y'all right, right? But when I'm 40 years old and I'm sitting here thinking, dang, I really didn't live my young life. Like, I really didn't get to go fuck 20 bitches. Like, you know what I mean? It's the same thing, opposite way around, bruh.
That's the beauty of it, Nazi. And which is why I always tell people. People would say like, man,
Bianca, you join the
I give you
stream?
an example, right? My
Uh,
friend Shauna,
Alright.
right? She never had that high school experience, something similar that I had, right? But she
yeah.
definitely has it in college, right? Give you a step up. There's she has a friend, her girlfriend, right? Like an actual girl that's her friend.
Uh-huh.
24, whatever, right? She just got out of a long-term 6-year relationship. She's getting ran through every
Uh-huh.
day. Tinder will always be a thing. Female, if you are 40 years old, you want to go smash a couple of females, that will always be there. But a person who loves and accepts you for who you are will not. Give you another example. My mom, right? Just now, recently has been
My
dating this one guy,
mom.
and she's been going out and telling me, what he says, X, Y, and Z. And I looked at her and I said, Mom, you genuinely found somebody who loves and appreciates you for you. And it took my mom 50 something years.
Shoot.
That
Shoot.
so think about what you're bargaining for. One thing will always be there, versus the other thing may come easy, but it may not.
But at the end of
Because
the
a
day,
girl
bro,
like Jewel, go ahead, Gabe.
it's just like, I just think, I kind of agree with Chat. It's just like, I know that it seems like now, like, you want to go whole around, that's fun and crap. Like, everything, everything from like flirting with the girl to like like the whole experience might be fun, bro. But like at the end of the day, but it just pussy, bro. Like once you nut, it's over, bro. What you gonna do then? You ain't got no girl to go back to, bro. You gonna be solo, bro. It's
I
pussy,
always tell
bro.
you guys it like this. Gabe, Eli, from what I know, and you have that ideal partner. A person that likes you for who you are. You're goofy. You play games all the time. You're sometimes so nonchalant it pisses them off. All the affection that they could want. Sometimes you give them more than they could ask for. Sometimes you give them the world, sometimes you give them less. But they love that about you. And to be at such a young age and to even think about something as complex as, man, I think I really do love this kid, is very impressive. And if that's a feeling that you're giving that person and a feeling that they're giving back because you have given it to them,
Why is
it's a
the
very
raptor
hard thing to
here,
find. That
bro?
is one of those lifetime issues. It's on par with the who am I? If I go and say Nazi, who are you? People die before answering that question. People in some time die before finding that. And let me say, I'm gonna give it to you like this. I did the option that you were thinking, ditching the female for coochie, is the option that I chose. Stand by that if that's what you want. But don't, as Gabe said, when you meet you, like you can get full ass, she's a catch now. I'm telling you this as a fact. She's a whole 10 out of 10. Her looks may not be a 10 out of 10, or, you know, everything that you want in a perfect partner may not be a 10 out of 10, but can you look back and see that the love that she's giving to somebody else could have been you when you wanted? Because I'll tell you like this. I used to judge this one girl that I would date, Ariana and Yardi, right? Based so perfectly on the ideal partner. And she tried to compare them to Ariana Grande. There's no such thing as a perfect partner. You will not find everything you want in one person, usually. But you will grow to understand, like, okay, her looks aren't a 10 out of 10. She's cute, but oh my god, the way she talks to me, she can always calm me down. She always makes me laugh. She's totally playing with the boys all the time. She never complains when I do this, and that. Even when I mess up, she never says anything about it. X, Y, and Z, right? You just notice that all these goods, you start forgetting about that one thing that you had wanted. Like, man, I wish her ass was bigger. Really? Ditch the physical for a second and try thinking of it on an emotional level. And when you're making the decision, don't do it based on hormones. If you're horny when you're making the decision, don't let that sway you. Think about it on what you want. What you genuinely want is to go out and have fun, then don't let anybody tell you any different. That is a decision that you made that we will all respect because it's what you want to do. You don't judge Gabe for dating Bianca. You don't judge me for going on. You don't judge Eli for dating Amaria. They do what they do because it's their decision. If you're a good friend, stand by them and support them. Isn't that what you do?
Ooh,
No.
bro, you right, bro. Not with Mario and Eli though, but you right with everything
Well,
else.
as I said, I don't really know much about the relationship.
I'm not hating on them, just shit. I don't know. Anyway,
But yeah, so it's a lot to think about. These are, for your age, some of the things that keep you up at night.
bro, you know the worst part about this whole crap, bro?
Mm-hmm.
My stupid ass was about to go call my girl and ask her. That's how dependent I am on my girl, bro. I was about to call her and be like, "Hey, yo, do you think I should stay with you?"
If you are at that level of comfort with your girl, take that into consideration. But then again, also take into consideration that some relationships are just toxic. People definitely need time to
I'm gonna cheat on her.
change.
Bump it.
Alright.
If that's what you want to do, then go ahead. I respect it.
That make me feel the best, bro, because that's the best of both worlds, bro. And if she never figured out, it never happened, bro. If a tree fall in the woods and nobody's around, did the tree make sound, bro? No. So,
That's
look,
funny.
Actually, there's an answer to that question. And it's the same phrase that I gave you. The answer to that question is yes, it does make a sound, but no one was around to hear that sound. You cannot have your cake and eat it too, believe me. Do you know how you keep a secret?
You don't tell nobody.
There's only one way you can keep a secret, and you guys are right. Nobody knows, right? But
You gonna have to kill that guy, shit.
so my thing is, if you cheat on your girlfriend, that secret will never be kept because that person knows. Which is why secrets don't work. The only kind of secrets that are truly secrets are the ones that you never tell. Those are true secrets because nobody else knows but
That's on
you.
a non-disclosure
That's a
agreement
secret.
with the whole, bro.
You can't do that. Because if you say, alright, look man, X, Y, and Z, don't tell anybody, they're gonna be okay, okay. And that girl is gonna go back to her version of you, Nazi, Gabe, Eli, and whatever. She's gonna go into her version of a PlayStation party and tell her friends. Girls, I know I can trust you guys, don't tell anybody, and they're gonna do the same thing, and it works just like a big behind spiderweb until yada yada yada. The person in the middle is freaking Jewel, and Jewel's over here like, oh, so
that is a pyramid scheme.
Exactly. The only
She
person
tell
that
one,
benefits,
she tell two people, those two people tell two other people, those two people, bruh. And then it's back to your girl and you looking dumb as hell.
the only people that benefit from the pyramid schemes is the person up top.
At the top
In
of
this
that
case,
pyramid.
who is the first person that told? That is the only person that benefits from all of that.
Yeah.
So my thing is like, if you're ever gonna cheat, right? It only works one way. It's either, and this is only since you're so young and still in high school, cheating only works in one way. Either you tell, or she tells. Because someone's going to.
Shoot, rape her, she won't remember that. Okay, I'm sorry. But on a serious note, alright,
If that's what you want to do, go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie, that's probably what I'm gonna have to do. Cause, bro, ain't no way that any of the other ways is not gonna work out. And I could sit here and say with like 10 toes that if I cheat on my girl and she find out and we break up, then it just wasn't meant to be. Shoot, and I'd be okay with that because
you cannot hold that inference because everybody has a threshold no matter what. If you reach hers and she just says, I just can't keep doing this, I never know what you're gonna do, I can't do this. That doesn't mean it was always meant to be. Granted, I guess you could make that claim, but that's just confirmation bias. You will never know unless you would have.
Is confirmation bias,
It is confirmation bias saying, okay, then it was never meant to be. Well, I mean, you can't say that because, you know, what you thought, what you said is gonna happen, happened without having any basis on or any prior proof on the other outcome. It's just confirmation bias. So, if you're going to cheat, make the assumption that what you want to do is not be with her. And then second of all, I don't think you should be putting her through that. Don't put her through the ringer going around and around trying to figure out what you're going to do next. If you genuinely don't know what you want, don't string her along just because you want her as a plan B. If she's not your plan A, then she shouldn't be your girl.
Shoot, bruh.
Because if you're trying to be a young adult about this, trying to be like a responsible person, trying to be like actually serious about this, then either, and this goes for all of, like you too, Gabe, if your girl isn't your number one, she's not your girl, she shouldn't be your girl. And I mean, I'm not considering like family or whatever, I'm talking about your girl isn't up there at the top of your list, she's not your girl. Don't string her along for that. They deserve better. And your girl is good to you. You can't disagree with that. From what I know and from what you've told me, she's good to you. If you don't know what you want, don't be like, okay, you know, since I don't know what I want, I'm gonna keep you here. And I'm gonna cause you headache. I'm gonna make you cry at night because I'm cheating on you. Don't do that.
Shoot, but for my benefit, it's kind of worth it. It's really not, though. But
what,
it is.
That's what you want.
What are you talking about?
She's about to cry?
Who's sweet?
Ooh. You watching the video?
They're sweet.
Who's sweet?
That is not sweet.
Not they trying to cheat on this girl. How is he sweet?
He called me a goat.
Did you say it's called being a goat?
Yo, she's future, I don't care. Nah, but I know what she said, Bro, it's like, bro, shut up, bro, we having a deep conversation. I'm sorry, I love
What
you.
the frick, bro? He's just trying to say hi, bro.
Granted, you don't have any prior experience, but all input is definitely valid.
Malachi, send us a picture of your hoe, bro.
Yeah, hold on, guys.
It's just a mindset that I think
Yes.
people start to have when they have experienced something close to their ideal partner. Once they get a little older, something I always think. Once you can tell a guy's starting to get to that level of maturity, which is a mental thing, not an actual physical age thing, they start understanding that you gotta, these females, especially when you find a good one, that's such a rare thing. Hoes are so common, it's unreal. But to find a girl that's ready to settle down, especially at our age, is so rare. That wants something real and more than physical is not only a beautiful thing, but a rare thing. Go ahead. That's fine. The football season doesn't exist.
Because they said no varsity players can play.
And why is that?
A fight happened and then they started saying COVID. The real reason is because our varsity players not fighting.
Mm.
The reason they said was COVID. They don't want to mix the teams together.
That's unfortunate.
And that coach basically explained it as freshmen are going to get mountain walks. Like places like Edgewater and stuff. But he doesn't even accept this.
Why am I gay? Why am I gay? Oh my gosh, how did I win?
Unfortunate. Sorry about that. No worries.
You got
Shoot,
destroyed
I'm
your
back,
booty hole?
bro.
Nazi.
The
You got a
girl that
picture.
the girl that you got sucked up.
Continue.
We're still waiting for that picture, by the way.
We is.
Yeah, if there's no picture, it didn't happen.
Oh
Cause I
my
gotta see if she a
god.
dime piece, it still didn't happen. But if she's something where I look at her like, if I look at her, I'm like, oh okay, I can see it. Then it happened. Dang, bro, I love my girlfriend so much, bro. What do you mean?
Understand it like this, Nazi. There are 3 people in this
Bianca,
world.
what Nazi called you a goat?
Or 4. 4 people in this world that I'm very envious of. Gabe,
Huh, Poop?
Eli, you, Nazi, and my brother. You
Hello?
all have one thing in common. You all have these females in your life that have this unprecedented amount of love for you. In my opinion, and do not let my opinion sway yours, I wouldn't throw away what you have with Jewel. She may piss you off at sometimes,
But that's the bad part. That's the bad part. She doesn't, bro. Like everything she does is so perfect to me, bro. And that's the bad part. I know I'm not gonna find somebody like that ever again.
So then let me ask you a question. Is what you're feeling now just that you feel like you're missing out on that part of your life?
No, it's not that. It's kind of like, so the easiest way to explain this is like, I've always felt like this, even when we started dating, I was feeling like that,
Yeah.
but it kind of just faded away after, you know, like I just started to love my girl a lot more. Whoa. So then I was okay with it, but now the feeling's back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like, I still want to be with her, obviously, but it just kind of feels like me being with her is just not the person like I'm meant to be with. Like, and I just felt like from a kid, I knew that I never wanted to like sit down and settle with a girl. And I still feel like that. Huh?
Well, how would you know if you don't try and find out?
Well, the try and find out period was if I stay with my girl for damn near 2 years and I still feel the same way, then maybe me being in love with somebody is just not the way to be. Because I can say that I do feel like I'm in love with a girl, but it's just not meant to be at this point, bro.
I don't think you take it to that extreme. And I'll give you another example, trying to relate it so you can better understand. Elizabeth, right? out of every issue that I had with that female, I always told her there's only one reason why you and I will never work out. She always kept denying that part of her life. She wanted that whole experience. And I told her, you being in a relationship with me and wanting that, it will always be at the back of your mind and you will not grow out of that. It's either you're gonna cheat on me now, cheat on me later, or cheat on me when you're married with somebody and have kids. Simple
Exactly,
as that.
exactly. That's exactly
and
how
I'm
I
like,
feel.
and you are young now, go do it. And there are no hard feelings. And she said no, and she did it anyways. That was my issue. If you feel like that is a part of your life, Jewel cannot get upset at you. That is something that you feel like, if you feel like you need to experience that part of your life, some people just have that desire to want to experience. Then go experience it. I promise you, I won't judge you because I did the same thing. No one will judge you. For example, somebody like Gabe. I don't think Gabe is a person that needed to experience that kind of lust in his life. He's just like, I don't see the point in it. My brother was that kind of a person. Eli, that kind of a person. Ryan, I don't know. We're still trying to figure out if he's gay or not.
We're still trying to figure out if
What
he's
is
straight or
wrong
not.
with y'all, bro?
I'm literally just being funny. I'm just making a joke. It's nothing serious.
We're trying to figure out if he's gay or not.
I'm just poking fun. Nothing serious, Gabe. But do you get my point? If this is something you need to do, go do it. Because, and then after you've done it, get that realization. If that's something you want to keep doing, go ahead. Because there's some people who are, I know, that have been doing the same shit still since high school. Going to parties, smashing 3 different girls every day. You know, 3 different girls, and random stuff. After they're done smashing them, literally bake the fuck out of them and tell them to get out. Completely crushed their self-esteem. And girls just like that shit. And if that is the kind of lifestyle that you kind of want to experience, you have to experience it. Or you will forever break your heart.
This is why we don't allow you in the cotton field now.
No. Unfortunately, that may just be it.
Oh,
But that's my point.
I get it,
One second, Malachi. But if you, after you've experienced that lifestyle, right? Don't regret what you have done just because in that new moment, what you want is to settle down. And you cannot blame Jewel if she does not want you back.
I'm not gonna lie,
So that's a big decision that you have to make. But
Shoot,
make the
I can't
decision.
do it though, bruh. Cause it's like, bruh.
If you
Bruh,
don't want to
I
do it,
gotta stop playing this Brawlhalla match, bro. This guy really getting to me, bro.
if this is that hard of a decision, make the decision and let her know. Because the longer you take to make this decision, is the longer you string her along. And if you're gonna string her along, I don't think you and her should be dating. Because if you're unsure about what you want, and she's sure, that's a one-sided relationship. That implies that's an implied meaning that
Y'all may play and poop.
loves you more than her. Or I'm sorry, she loves you more than you love her. And that's not fair, and those relationships don't work out. That breeds toxicity, which is probably why you're sitting here thinking about this.
Yeah, and I've been telling her, like, me and my girl, like, we're open, so we've talked about this, like, a lot of times, bro. And it's like, I've always told her, like, I'd rather us break up way earlier than me cheat, like, when we 7 years in type shit. So if I ever feel like that, I just break up with you. And now that it's my time to, like, hold up my word, bro, I can't leave my girl, bro. I can't do it, bro. I love this girl with everything, bro. And I feel like the only option is to cheat, but even that I don't want to do, bro.
I'll give you an example. What is her name? Gabe, do you remember the name of this one female Nazi was obsessed with for like a year?
Oh, either Ureli or Nalia.
Ureli, that one. Do you remember Ureli Nazi?
Yeah.
You can, and I want you to sit down and picture that. There are times where you could probably sit down and be like, man, I miss Ureli. Learn from your mistakes. I told myself if there was any girl that were to ever fight over me, I would always pick that girl because in 7th grade, Angelina, this one girl, fought this girl named Carmen over me, right? And Carmen beat the shit out of her. And I said, I was like, and I knew to myself, the only reason why I didn't date Carmen is because she was a grade below me. And I'm really strict about that kind of stuff. And I didn't date her. And there are times to this day that I'm like, God damn, I still really miss that girl. That girl would literally want to fuck me. And I was like, holy crap, she was like real deal ready for that. And I was low-key too scared, but still. But there are times where I still miss that girl. And that goes on. And I said, from that day on, never will I ever let that happen. And then Jasmine beat the shit out of Elizabeth. And I didn't choose Jasmine. And I should have. Because at the end of the day, look how Elizabeth and I turned out. So, you may not choose Jewel now, but there will probably, I'm sorry, scratch that. There will definitely come a day where you say, man, I missed out on something good. And the only thing you can do now is to worry about the future.
Or if you talk, said be like, hey babe, I miss you.
Because, yeah, you could, and there's a possible chance that she could be like, I miss you too. But there's also the chance that you'd be like, you know, I do miss you, but X, Y, and Z. And that's the worst thing that you would have to do. And you don't want to do it.
Somebody in my house, poop. You want to get it? Oh my gosh.
Just
not
know
the
whatever
rest.
decision you make, Nancy, you can do no wrong. But you can do harm. Remember that. Malachi is somebody that I consider one of those people who are at that stage that they just don't really grasp that kind of.
Look, I'm gonna send you a picture of what I had
thinking.
wanted, and you tell me if you think I should get it or not.
And that's not exactly a bad thing. That's being ready for like one of those serious relationships. Settling down, having that mature mindset about thinking about what you do and do not. Exactly my point. And that's not a bad thing.
But if I do that, then I have to cut a lot of hair. Like, I gotta cut my hair down.
Really need that, then do it.
So what should I do? Start over? Maybe I'll do it next cut because I want to go to work and show that I didn't just shave my head. You know what I mean? But I still got hair, bro. Or maybe I could just talk to my barber, dude. So you like the haircut, Poop? That's what I want, but I cut mine off today, Malachi.
Oh my god! That's what you sound like.
Oh my god! Hello.
Ow! Nazi, just listen to some Drake, man. He'll get you through this.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to throw on my playlist. Shit.
Yeah. Think about what you gotta think about, man. There's a pro and a con to each situation. You just have to think about which one is more beneficial to you. Because at the end of the day, and this goes for all of you, you have to worry about number one. And who's number one?
Not too bad. I'm just gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it straight with you, bro. I got, what, like 2 years? It's not 2 years on you, bro. Listen, I know what you, like, I understand what you're saying, dude. But all I gotta say, bro, Don't lose your backpack, bruh. You know what I'm talking about,
Wait, what did you
bruh.
say? Say it again so I can hear it.
Don't lose your backpack, bruh.
Gabe, I fucking hate you.
What
You
is it?
You know what
right
I'm talking
though,
about,
Kyle.
bruh.
You right though, Kyle. He
What
said,
is it?
don't lose my backpack."
Your backpack? I don't get it.
Cause I refer to my girlfriend as my backpack.
Oh, I see. Oh, because we got everything you need in it. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So the only reason why I don't agree with what Gabe was saying is because I don't want him to in any way sway your decision. If Gabe says, okay, take my opinion with a grain of salt, don't lose your backpack. If you go lose your backpack, you don't want to lose that. You need your backpack. It's got everything you need in it. That's a different thing.
So I got two options, not to cut you off, but sorry, I'm really thinking about this hard. But I got two options, bro. I either cheat on her or ask her for an open relationship. And the right answer would be to ask her for an open relationship. If she doesn't want to do that, then I shouldn't feel any type of way of her not wanting to do that, because it's kind of like I'm asking for something that's kind of really out there anyway, and she has the right to feel how she wants to feel, right? So then it turns into, okay, you don't want an open relationship. Well, I'm gonna tell her how I feel, woo, 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 woo. I mean, I just want to explore the world, blah, blah, blah. And you're gonna have to make your decision now. Like, either we face this as a team, or we're gonna have to separate, but I don't want to cheat on you. And I want to face the world.
I agree, but I also disagree. I think you're on the perfect
Or I could just cheat on her and avoid that whole conversation. I think that's what I might do. I'm gonna throw on some Future, bro.
Can I ask you a question, Donato? So, yeah, you could do that. But think of it in her perspective. You love this girl, right?
Yeah, very, very much.
Let's say, hypothetically speaking, you don't want to break her like that. Be a sympathy for a second. Let's say you don't want to break her like that. You could ask her for an open relationship, right? Let's say open relationship. But let's look at it like this. You have been in an open relationship with her about 2 times since I've had this conversation. We've had this conversation. It hasn't worked then. It's not going to work now. You're currently in an open relationship now. It's not working, clearly.
Well, no, we're not in an open relationship now, bruh.
But you were at some
the thing
multiple
is,
times.
yeah, you're right. But I didn't take advantage of that because I still felt bad. I'm gonna feel bad regardless, I guess, is my point.
You're going to feel bad, and you're going to tell her, and she's going to feel bad. And I promise you, that trust will never be the same. There's nothing you can do. It's always gonna be at the back of your mind. But there was that one time where he did this, and you're gonna be like, there's always that one time where I did that. So she could do that, and I guess I couldn't say anything. That level of trust is gone now. So, and I'm not saying the only other option is to break up with her. I'm saying, as of right now, what I think the best option is, and this is the best way to solve any issues with your girl. Talk to them. Simple as that. Let them know exactly how you feel. Pretend like it's the boys.
Don't talk, bro.
Do it. Just be like, this is what's on my mind. Just go up to her and just be like,
no,
babe, because you can never go wrong with that. Because if she knows exactly what's on your mind, she can't get upset at you. She's gonna tell you how.
What's she gonna do? Oh my god, I'm gonna write that thing like never, bro. She gonna think it's her fault, bruh. Don't do that,
Yeah, say whatever you need to say, man. Say whatever you need to say.
I wanna. Yeah.
Bro, I'm in between a rock and a hard place, bro.
Not you, bro. You just young and you got hormones, bro. Stop listening. The feeling passed, bro. I'm telling you right now.
The bad part is that my meat is not hard right now, bro. I beat my meat 3 times today. That's why I'm sitting here thinking it's hard about it.
That's a common misconception.
Bro, cause listen. Oh my god.
That post-nut clarity right now, bro.
Your hormones aren't stored in your dick. They're flowing throughout your body as we speak. You have hormones right now. Because I give it to you like this. You have post-nut clarity. I give it to you like this right now. I snap my finger. Call me Thanos. I snap my finger and I wish that your perfect ideal dad behind female walks in, booty butt naked, throws a Viagra in your mouth, pushes you on the bed, and gets on top of you. Boy, your knees gonna start tingling. You'll be like, "Come on, man!" And you won't say it now because I know if I give you that scenario, you'll do it as many times as you want. As I say, go ahead, Lofty, pick a magic number. That's how many times you get to do it. And if you want, you can increase that number. You're gonna keep increasing it because you're a hornball. You're a little 20, 16-year-old that is ready to hump every crevice that you see. You see a hole, you want to put your meat in it. That's just what you are right now. It's unfortunate, it sucks. That's why I hate being a teenager. Puberty sucks. You're going through it, you want to hump things. Gabe's right. Hormones are flowing through you as we speak. Do not let those hormones influence your decisions, or you're going to make decisions that you don't want. Will regret making in the past. I've done it. I'm sure Gabe's done it. Malachi's gonna do it. He probably got sucked up by freaking Big Bertha in the bathroom, and he doesn't want to send us a picture because he's probably ashamed of it. And there's nothing wrong with that because that
She probably a fucking sumo.
she's probably a dude for all we know, and there's nothing wrong with that. The hormone, I'm telling you, man. There's this one time where I saw the gay guy in my school use the guy's bathroom, and I was horny that day, and I said, man, I could really just do this right now and get this nut off, and I was like,
Bro, you're just gay, that's different. He tried to convince me like it was normal.
So just me, guys.
Just you lost me.
You know what's funny? Because he almost got me with it too. I was
Nah,
like,
he was like, yeah. Wait a minute. But whatever, that's my point. You got those hormones flowing through your body. Gabe's like,
bro, let me just make the decision for you, bro. Let it pass,
no, he needs to,
bro.
because if he doesn't like the decision that has happened, he can blame you.
I don't care. He can blame me. I know I'm making the right decision for him, bro. Let it pass. Shut up, Chad. Shut up, Chad.
You cannot do
then
that.
I'm forced to stay.
Don't make the decisions for people. He's
Shut up,
his own
Chad.
person.
Shut up,
Let him
Chad.
be
I
his
know what
own
I'm
person.
doing.
You know, this
Listen.
is why some kids become serial killers. Yes, you know what you're doing, but do you know what you're doing for them is what they want? What if that's not what you want?
I'm gonna get her pregnant. I'm gonna be trapped, bro. That's the only way this is gonna work out.
Yes, and then you do that and then realize that you don't want that, but feel like you're trapped. Now you turn to an abusive, drunken dad with a beer belly.
Listen,
You got a lot more
not
potential than that.
you out here thinking
You
that
got
you
that
want to cheat on your girl.
5 o'clock shadow.
You out here thinking you want to cheat because you think these hoes got something like, bro, pussy is pussy, bro. It's not gonna feel any different, bro. At the end of the day, you gonna nut. Why do you think these hoes is any different, bro?
So here, Gabe. I'm
Shut
not
the
Gabe.
hell
Now,
up,
see,
Chad. Shut the
I'm
hell
gonna
up,
give it to you
Chad.
like this. You know, you gotta be honest with him. Gabe has a sample size of 1. I have a sample size of about 16. Right?
Shoot,
I'm
I took
obviously
this probability
exaggerating. 'Cause I don't know how many
statistics.
people have.
I know.
I don't know how many people Gabe has smashed, and I'm obviously exaggerating. But I'm just trying to give you like the difference in numbers. It does definitely feel different depending on the girl. Yes, that is 100% true. Some girls just genuinely get more wet than others based
But a
upon the
nut is the same. A nut is a nut, bro.
Yes, but how that nut comes out is completely
A hoe is
different.
a hoe and a nut is a nut.
Guys can
That's
orgasm.
just what my thought.
Fuck me, bro. And then the funny part is like, no matter who I ask about this decision, bro. I mean, about this crap, I'ma feel like no matter who says what, y'all still are gonna give me the wrong advice. Like no matter, whatever choice y'all give me and say do this, say that, it's gonna be the wrong decision. Cause even I'm thinking about that, and all I have is wrong decisions.
Are you thinking that, so then you know which one you want. You know the answer that you want to hear, but that's not the
I
answer
cut
you're
him at the
getting.
pieces.
Don't get upset about that.
No, I'm not
save
saying
my
that.
hair,
I'm
but
saying is that
didn't have
y'all
the
are giving
time.
me
I
all
don't
the
have the
options
patience
that
for
I
that.
had in my head
So I cut
already,
half
and y'all
of
are
them. I
like
cut them at the half,
supporting all of
and
my
then I tried
options in
to
different
undo the
aspects.
lock.
And through all of that, I still think all of the decisions I was gonna make it wrong. Like I need some out of the boat idea that's like real out of the box, and I can't make one. Because so far I got talking to her about it, cheating on her, leaving her. I mean, etc. And none of those. are gonna work
the
out for me, bro.
solution is a lot simpler than what it means.
I know this nigga's not playing the mic right
Sometimes
now.
the decision
Is it funny?
inside the box. Sometimes the correct thinking is supposed to be inside the box.
Oh my god.
That's some deep line. That shit. I'm about to
And they're
just kill
always
you.
saying think outside the box. That's true, but sometimes the best solution is in the box.
Oh yeah, just
Sometimes,
put on that banger.
sometimes you only want to have your ideas reinforced. Sometimes you're probably only asking this question because you already knew what you were gonna do. You just want somebody to tell you that you're right for doing what you're gonna do. That's a very human thing.
It's like
We all do
you
it. It's like I
listen
go.
for
It's like when
me.
Eli and I were on Fortnite, right? And I go like, man, Eli, this skin looks nice. Do you think I should get it? And Eli's
Just
like,
going
I don't
through
know.
all
Do
the
you think I
future
should
makes
get it?
that.
Man, and then at the end of the day, Eli and I both knew that we wanted
Let's
this, we
start
were gonna
with
get
this.
it anyways. I just wanted to feel less bad
Like
because
this
somebody else
out of
told me to do it. So if I didn't like it, I can say, well, you know, Eli told me to do it. And so I said, if you're gonna do something, and I go for anything, make it your own decision. Make it be something that
Give
you
it just to
want to
beat
do
him
in the
till
first place.
Lewis think you wanna lick. Ooh.
So if you want to go ahead and experience life, go experience life, and don't worry about fucking Jewel. Jewel could be a crap in 15 years. But then again, think of it like this. Say you stay with her, who could Jewel be in 15 years? She could be the one.
She
Cliche
is.
and cheesy as that sounds, she could be.
She is.
And you will never know until you take that chance. I do agree with our own opinion. You have your own decisions to make. But don't ever... Oh, Brian's on. I love you, Brian. Oh, you said you weren't getting...
Oh, my neck and my wrist.
No, okay, I have a black there.
Bro, this cop is really bothering me, bro.
As it shouldn't. You are literally... You are feeling...
Bro, this is all Gabe's fault. You wanna know why?
Why the hell is it
This
my
nigga
fault?
told me to cut off your, well, he didn't tell me to cut off my hose, but he kinda convinced me to cut off my hose, and I ain't feel like this till I cut this girl off.
You had
bro.
one
I did
hoe.
not feel like this. I did not feel like, yeah, because that was keeping me in balance, bro, to feel like, okay, I'm not cheating, I'm straight, whatever, cool.
Balanced as everything should be.
Yeah, bro, you know, my freaking, my crap used to be balance is key, bro, and that's how I feel right now, bro. It's like, it was so perfect, and I didn't feel like this until I cut this girl off, bro. Bro, I'm about to go back to this 2 out of 10. Actually, yes, bro, and don't put holes for the S, just one. That was the best decision I could have made, bro.
What?
Cause now that I look back at it, it all makes sense. You have one hoe that you're not cheating on, like you're not cheating on your girlfriend with, but you damn near close, and you just keep it like that. That way you can feel good, and you're not cheating on her. She happy, you happy, everybody wins, bro.
That's not the case though, because she isn't.
My girlfriend happy, bro.
She's not, but she's not happy with what is actually happening. She's happy with the impression that she's giving. And this is a very real thing.
Okay.
If you're genuinely going to say that you're going to sit down here and care for this girl, and you want this happiness for her,
You seen
then
this?
be honest with her. If what you are giving her is a complete lie, she's not falling in love with you. She's falling in love with the image that you were giving her. And that relationship is consistently doomed to fail because you're saying, oh, I love you, baby, I'll never leave you, and you're damn near almost, not really though, maybe, but probably not, cheating on her with another girl, but probably not, you know? That so hypothetical statement, it's unreal. You're just stringing her along because you don't know what you want and she does. Because I always say it like this, flip it. Let's say you over here simping over some female, and you realize it's like Gabe and Bianca. Let's say Gabe is over here being freaking baby Drake, you know, first form Drake, Super Saiyan Drake over here, still singing about Nicki Minaj and whatever, and Nicki's over here talking to some weird sex offender on the low. Gabe's gonna get butthurt about
Cool
that.
though, if I don't know though, you know what I mean? Like,
And that was my same mindset. If what you don't know can't hurt you, which is why I would always tell Elizabeth, if you were going to cheat on me, do not tell me. It's pointless. Why would you do that? And I always tell her, but don't let me find out on my own.
well, I said that the same thing to my girlfriend, but even though she's not a top body, but I said the same thing to her.
If you're gonna cheat on me, you just don't tell me. But you do not let me find out. Because I told her, I literally said it to her, I was like, don't let me find out, because I was like, the day you don't tell me, and I find out myself, is the day I fuck your sister in front of me. And simple as that. You know, that doesn't sound great. But whatever.
I'm just gonna beat my knee every day, all day, and that's gonna be the end of my problem.
Yes.
Hold on. I just thought of something. I might as well end it now because if I feel like this now, bro, and I don't, and like I feel this heavy about it, and I don't act on it now, bro, it's only just gonna get stronger and stronger, bro. So I might as well get it out of my system.
This is why I said, if this is an impulse that you feel necessary, that you have to experience, you are dragging her along to let her go, and she won't be, and she can't be upset, because this is a very strong desire that some people have. And if she has it, and you don't, and you can make the claim that you two were never right for each other. So don't worry about it. If that's what you feel like you need, and this is a definite part of yourself that you're trying to deny, don't do it. Because you're gonna end up like me and Elizabeth and I. Toxic and never able to trust each other.
Don't do it.
If you just repeat you and your rally, you just literally do whatever. But I do agree with Gabe. Jewel is your backpack.
Gonna get off?
If
I get off, I got this one assignment that I gotta do.
Puts up with your BS.
When should I get off? I got this one assignment that I gotta do.
God damn it, bro.
9:30.
Probably get off soon.
Okay. Fine China.
But I don't know what the freak I'm gonna do. But chill. I'm not even gonna lie. That
funny, man.
I don't know what the freak I'm gonna do, man.
I needed some bop. Let's go. I'm unorthodox in the mug.
I don't think you're logic. There's a lot of rich people that.
Yeah, you know, Brian, you do make a good point.
Some people get rich off of selling child pornography, bro. I don't want to hear it. Rich is not a good argument. God, man. Gabe, this is all your fault, and I'm standing by that.
I don't care. I did the decision for you, and
But it's
I
kind
don't
of good. You opened my eyes, bro.
Chad, look where I'm at.
Gabe, where are you?
Look at my name tag.
I see a name tag. Are you swimming?
Yeah.
Not yet. She kind of turned me on.
Ryan, are we gonna play combat? Hey, where are you swimming to? When are you gonna play Mortal Kombat so you can get your ass kicked? I wanna kick somebody's ass.
Bro, somebody try to share play for me, bro. Oh, we're getting Malachi chat game. Never mind. I forgot.
Go ahead.
A share play. You know exactly what. Is that what you thought of?
Kabila. You do.
I'm gonna share play for Mortal Kombat, but that's but I was gonna whoop that ass.
What that?
Or I can join this.
Hey, Nazi, all I gotta say is, you're the coffee that I need in the morning.
You know what, Nazi? This reminds me of the wise words.
Mortal Kombat and give me a controller. Or not give me the controller, but we can split controllers.
Nazi, if you want Mortal Kombat, I'll get it for you. How about that?
Oh, never mind. I thought he had it. That's the one after that.
No, I had.
So why won't we game show?
Yo.
Brian's game show. That's why I said.
So how don't you have it?
He doesn't.
What the fuck does that mean? Okay, yeah, I'm saying you like go into it and then we can play, you can give me the controller so that way we won't be one each other.
I'm getting wrecked. Finally.
You want me to play a game?
I don't think I have a choice because you're not gonna have a Mortal Kombat, so sure.
I mean,
I was thinking about it. Guys also forgot. That was great.
please. No. Please.
I don't know if that's great advice, but it's not bad.
Yo. What?
Okay, you're in it. Gabe, you started the match without me?
No, you was in it, dude.
This nigga said, I'm with you.
There's no fucking that amount of back then. No, see, I could start a shift for you if you want. I can just plug back in my Wi-Fi connection and have the best Wi-Fi in the party. It probably is. Are you ready, Gabe?
Oh, Malachi left.
You good Wi-Fi? Yeah, maybe it'll be Brian. I haven't played Naruto in a mini biz bob. But as soon as I get Mecha Naruto, Jesus Christ, I'm never getting it.
What Naruto game y'all talking about?
Naruto.
Naruto what?
Ninja Storm 4.
Who got it? Cause I'm about to game shit that hoe.
Me! He has my account.
Okay.
I bought,
Bianca
like,
Chad has
how
Naruto
many-
Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 and I can get it.
I have Naruto, Mortal Kombat, Kerbal Space Race. Gabe, look, I always tell you, if you have my account,
So I can just
encourage
download
you
it
to
when I
go
want.
Yeah, I was just trying to play it earlier while I was trying to
Yeah.
turn all that to Nazi, and I can't focus because you actually have to calculate, you know, putting your Kerbal in orbit and landing it on a celestial body, and that takes me far. I'm literally letting you know this right now. If you can't beat me in Naruto, you'll never beat me in Mortal Kombat. It's as simple as that.